Everybody, this is Cathy from Whole Home and Body Health, and today I thought that I would try to get some footage of radio frequency exposure at a school. So I'm actually here at a junior high school. I just got here and I am going to be teaching some health classes. I actually teach health related classes for the local hospital, and occasionally it brings me to a high school. So I figured I would take this opportunity to use my Safe and Sound Pro 2 meter to see what kind of radio frequency exposure that I get. I wanted to do this because one of the biggest questions I get is how do I protect my kids when they're at school? And I do get a lot of questions from teachers who are spending all of their time at the radio frequency exposure because every kid has a cell phone and a fit wireless earbuds, and there's Wi-Fi everywhere, and there's all kinds of stuff inside a school that may be contributing to radio frequency exposure. So I'm going with my meter. I'm going to try to do this as unobtrusively as possible. I don't want to bring any attention to myself because they may think I'm planting a bomb or something. So I will not be over the measurements when I'm taking the measurements, but I'll talk about them afterwards, and talk about what I find. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside now and we'll see what kind of measurements I get.
Anna thinks that we spend too much time together, that I don't have time for her now. But I want to be with him. I want to be with him all the time.
Well, my last girlfriend left me because we don't give her anything back. What are we supposed to give her back? The teacher. She just gives us like a jolly rancher. What do we give back?
I am done teaching for the day. That was a long day. Props to all the teachers out there. You guys are amazing, and I really give it up to you for being awesome teachers and taking care of our kids, because that is really hard work. So I showed the videos that I got. I was actually really surprised that the numbers weren't significantly higher. So remember that our goal is for sleeping areas for your home is to have our readings at under 10 microwatts per meter squared. And in the video I got up to, or the readings that I took as I was walking up and down the halls, the highest number I got was about per square meter, which is high. That was the highest peak I got. Otherwise, I was hovering in the high hundreds. I fully anticipated that number to be significantly higher. So I'm actually happy that it was as low as it was. Now, of course, I did not go into every classroom. I was in one classroom where it was in the high hundreds. Every classroom is going to be different. Kids with all of their devices, etc. It's going to be different. And of course, this is just one school. But overall, I'm pleased with that outcome. If this was a school that I was in all of the time, I would feel good about it relative to what it could be. So I'm encouraged by that. I hope all schools are this low. But of course, if you have kids in school, if you're a teacher, if you're spending a lot of time in an environment like this, I really suggest you get a meter and take some readings for yourself and see what kind of readings you have. I would love to see more advocacy for schools, for hardwiring, for less use of tech devices, advocacy for kids not bringing a cell phone to school or leaving it in their lockers or powering it down or whatever it is. I think we need a lot more of this. Also, some quick tips about things that you can do to keep your kids safe in school. I'll leave a link below to a backpack I like, the Shield Your Body backpack, which is actually shielded on the back so that you can keep your devices in the backpack. If you've got a phone or a tablet or whatever, you keep the devices in the backpack, and since it's shielded on the back, your body is more protected from a signal that may be happening. Of course, the best thing you can do is to not have it, or to power it down, or to keep it on airplane mode with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi off. That's the best thing you can do. Otherwise, keeping it in a shielded backpack like that is a good idea. I'm also a really big fan of antioxidants. We know that EMF radio frequency affects us on a cellular level by artificially opening the voltage-gated calcium channels, which allows too much calcium to come in and too much magnesium to leave. And magnesium is actually the best calcium channel blocker. Magnesium supplementation is what I do. Now remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to take a certain supplement, but I believe that magnesium is one of the best things that many of us can take. If you decide to take a supplement, please consult with your doctor. I take it every single day, and I advise many of my clients to take it when it is appropriate. I'm also a really big fan of things like rosemary. You can get rosemary tincture. One of the reasons why I like rosemary so much is because there's a lot of really solid research on rosmarinic acid, which is found in rosemary, that is protective against radiation. So a little squirt of rosemary in your water a couple times a day, I think, is a very good idea. There's plenty of other antioxidants out there which can be helpful. Starting with a diet rich in brightly or deeply colored fruits and vegetables is great. Using your spices liberally. There's a host of other supplements which may be appropriate for you, but those are the two that I like to start with. And of course, having a low EMF home environment is going to be the most important thing you can do. So while school, there's going to invariably be some exposure. If you can have a really nice low EMF home environment where kids and adults spend most of their time and where they sleep, that's the most important thing you can do. If you want more tips on how to have a low EMF home, you can sign up on my website. I'll leave a link below for my free guide, my top 10 ways to reduce your EMF exposure. And if you've got again, I'm happy with the results we got. They could be lower, but I'm so happy they weren't way, 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 way higher. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you liked this video and you found it informative, please subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I release more videos, and so that I can help get this information out to more people. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.